Hey everybody, it's David Millar with the Millar Group. It is April 11th, Saturday. It is a rainy day out on the Russian River, but we're welcoming this weather because the more we get rain in the late spring, the less fire hazard there is later in the year. So this is a good thing that we're getting this rain. Got some activity going on in the market over just the past 24 hours since the last time we talked. There's a property at 8182 Null Drive in Forestville, and that's up in Mirabel Heights, out of the flood zone. Get this, it's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, 1,500 square feet, listed for $329,000. That property is going to be a feeding frenzy, even if it needs work. A 2-bedroom, 1-bath, Mirabel Heights, $329,000. They're going to get a slew of offers on that. I think it is a probate, but it doesn't require court confirmation. So it needs a little bit of work, but boy, oh boy, 8182 Knoll Drive is going to be a feeding frenzy. And then we've got a new property coming soon at 5845 Austin Creek Road. That's almost to Cazadero. That is a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, 1,200 square feet. I guess it's a fixer, needs some work, listed at $449,000. 20550 Foothill Drive in Monte Rio. That is a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, 959 square feet. It's in the sunny part of Monte Rio, down in the flats there as you're going out of town on Foothill Drive. And that's listed at $560,000. Then we've got a property 15289 Willow. It's a Rio Nido starter home for 2-bedroom, 1-bath, 1,000 square feet, listed at $385,000. Lovers Lane, we've got some price decreases. There was a property on Lovers Lane that was put on about 8 days ago at $555,000, 3-bedroom, 1-bath, 1,044 square feet. That has been reduced to $530,000. And there's another one on Old Monte Rio Road, and this property is listed at $600,000. It was listed at $625,000. It's been dropped down to $610,000 now after 38 days. So people aren't waiting too long. If their properties aren't getting offers, they're bringing the prices down, because in this market, if it's priced right, it seems to sell within 30 days quickly. If it doesn't, it will sit, and then you've got to bring down your price. Because we've got a saying about real estate, it's like bread. It gets stale, and you don't want your listing to get stale. 4 houses went in contingent, so between yesterday and today, 4 houses had offers accepted. And one of them is on 4th Street, 16451 4th Street. That was listed at $499,000. I did a tour of that property. There's one on Sosna Way at Dubrava Condominiums, listed at $419,000, which is a great place for Dubrava Condominiums. $419,000. And then there was one on Woodside Drive in Forestville. Again, that Woodside Drive area, kind of between Santa Rosa and Guerneville, is very popular for people buying first homes if they work in Santa Rosa, because it's an easy commute. We're seeing properties that are priced in the Forestville area. If they're priced aggressively, they're selling quickly. This was a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, 1,200 square feet in escrow in 11 days for $649,000. Riverside Drive in Guerneville. It's an old fixer, been on the market on and off for the past 252 days. Looks like it's gone into escrow again. It was listed at $249,000. That's a fixer in the flood zone. Don't know if it takes water in the house. And we had 2 properties closed. One on Summit Avenue, a really sweet property on Summit Avenue, a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,246 square feet. That sold for $630,000, and that was the asking price. So obviously it was priced correctly because it sold and closed in 24 days. And then there was one little property on Knoll Drive that sold for $388,000 that was listed at $399,000. Market's heating up, as you can tell. If you're interested in listing your house and want to talk about what you need to do to it to get it market ready, or if you'd like a price, I will be happy to do that for you. Also, if you are a buyer and you've got questions regarding flood zones, landslides, septics, fire hazards, all that kind of stuff, I'm a local Russian River real estate agent, and I'd love to help you out. Our number is 707-217-1786. Millar Group, I'm Dave Millar. Have a great day.